right. First of all, that was our first real 40-minute game, so I was excited to get our young ladies out and give them the opportunity to play a full game. There are a lot of things that we want to improve on moving forward, but at the same time, there were some things that I saw that I liked. I was able to play everybody, and we came out injury-free, so that's always a positive in my book.
Coach, well, the pace kind of slowed there in the second half. I mean, was that just to them playing a full 40 minutes, or did you see some other things maybe in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, it's conditioning. I think that we are a team that will continue to improve our conditioning as the season goes. It's just so much that we have to learn that we don't get to play up and down as much because of the timing of me getting the job and all of the newness. So there's a lot of teaching. So when there's a lot of teaching, people run out of gas because they're not conditioning as much. So we already know we'll have to, you'll see our conditioning get better every game.
Speaking of conditioning, I see that you brought LaCaris off the bench. Is that about managing her minutes?
It was a little bit of both. It was about managing her minutes. It was about challenging her. You know, I don't know how people look at exhibition games, but for me, it's just an opportunity to get a practice. And so I wanted to challenge LaCaris because she has been improving, and I don't ever want her to get complacent.
Did anything pleasant or otherwise surprise you?
I like the fact that we were on the floor a lot, so and it wasn't because someone hit us. We were diving for loose balls, 50-50 balls. I like the fact that we had 21 assists. We shot a 50% clip, and it wasn't all layups. I thought that was good, and it showed we shared the ball. 48 rebounds is, you know, we're gonna want to be around the 40 rebound clip for us to be able to have success. I think everybody scored, except for one. So, you know, those were positives. And I knew what they were doing out there. That was my biggest fear. Are they gonna go out there and I don't know what they're doing? Like they were executing for the most part.
The fact that you were able to play everybody and almost everyone scored, does that speak to your depth at all? Did you learn anything about that today?
You know, I wouldn't say that, you know, just being transparent, because I don't know that I'll play everybody when we start on Tuesday. It'll all depend on what we need. I can tell you this, that everyone on the roster brings something special. It just depends on if we need it or not that game. We won't be able to push the ball as much as we did today. On Tuesday, as a team that'll look to press a little bit more and do more strategic things as far as game plan is concerned.
Initial thoughts, Sandrika, 24 minutes, 10 points, and you know, what are your thoughts on seeing her a second time against somebody else?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about Drake. We have to figure out a way to manage her minutes. This is going to be a long season, and she's kind of just getting back. But she's such a competitor, and I expected her to do what she did, to be honest with you. And she'll continue to get better as she gets a little bit more confident and stronger. Like I said, she's at 85% right now. So.
Was 24 more than y'all wanted to, or y'all just kind of let her feel it out?
You know, I could have gotten her back in the game, and I didn't. That was intentional. So, you know, when we need her, I'm going to put her in. And then I'll probably have to manage her minutes in practice. So it just depends on needs for us.
Getting those hot starts from Crystal and Mimi, what were they doing so well early that you guys were able to get that lead?
Getting out in transition, we knew that Lemoyne struggled as far as transition defense was concerned. Crystal is just, I mean, she never gets tired. She's just an energizer bunny. And she pushed the ball and got out, and then Mimi was excited too. I feel like everybody was excited at first, and then, you know, which is normal when you play an opponent that you in your mind think you're better at, you start to, you know, get bored. And I thought that we did that in the third quarter. And then after I challenged them, I think we went on like a 6-minute span, we didn't let them score. And that was good because they responded. Sometimes they're like, people just fan you off like, Coach, look at the scoreboard. But we were intentional about telling them not to play the scoreboard and to do what we need to do.
I saw she came back in, but what happened with Taylor in the second half?
Oh yeah, that play, freshman. No, she got scratched. So she was going to catch the ball and she got scratched in the eye and she couldn't see. I would have ran back, but no, she she lost her vision for a second. But it was good that she got back in because there's some that would just take the rest of the game off.